Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is quiteanass, and this is my dueling tournament. Here's a look at our 8-man roster right here. We're going to start off with Victorious versus Yajirobe. Yajirobe opens up on Victorious with an ambush. Victorious heroic leaps away trying to get a charge in here, but he wasn't quite fast enough. Yajirobe is subtlety, so he's doing quite a toll of damage to Victorious right now. Victorious is Fury, but has no PvP gear, and that is it. Yajirobe moves on to the second round. Alright, let's move on to the second fight of round 1. Here we have BKDK, the Blood Death Knight, versus Kefka, the Frost Mage. He pops anti-magic shell a little bit late there. If he popped it a little bit earlier, he could have saved himself the trouble of that initial opening by Kefka. Kefka is doing some good kiting right now, spamming Ice Lance, just waits for the Frost Nova for some reason. Throws down Ring of Frost to make up for it, so he's doing alright. Doubt BKDK once in there, so yep, there he goes, Death Gripping him. But didn't quite get Chains of Ice down fast enough, so Kefka managed to get back in there unopposed. But it's alright, Ring of Frost is down now, so here's BKDK's chance to get in, but for some reason he ran off to the side there. Right now, Kefka's doing some pretty good kiting right now. He's doing a bit of backpedaling, just casting Ice Lances and Frost Novas. Frost Bolts, I mean. Alright, let's see if BKDK is going to manage to turn this fight around. Anti-Magic Shield should be off cooldown soon. There it is. Alright, here he goes. Let's see if he's able to pull this one around, get a couple Death Grips in there, start regenerating health. If he can cast Raise Dead and Death Pack soon, he might be able to do this. Nope, there he goes. Good game. Kefka moves on to round 2. Here we have Youngin versus Hui. Youngin managed to break Hui out of stealth with Fan and Knives, blinded him, and reopening. Youngin strangely not managing to do much damage to Hui. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe just unstealthing on him or something. I'm not quite sure with that. Hui's tanking him in bear form right now, doing an immense amount of damage to Youngin. Seeing how Youngin's a subtlety, I would assume that he would use preparation and try vanishing out again, since Hui hasn't managed to get any bleeds or put fairy fire on him for whatever reason. Youngin the rogue really needs to blow some sort of defensive cooldown and start regenerating health through recuperate right now, and yep, there was the escape. I knew that would be coming. Let's skip ahead here. There's quite a wait waiting for them to find each other. Youngin managed to open up on Hui right now, but Hui's tanking him in bear form still, managing to bring him down a bit more, but Youngin's managed to generate back quite a bit of health through recuperate during that time they were stealth. Hui's managing to bring Youngin's down, but just barely. Excuse me there. Seeing this, yep, there it is. He's switching over to cap form to finish it off, but at the same time, Youngins can manage to turn this around and take him down. Young could have countered that Feral Leap there if he just threw down a smoke bomb right after that rocket boots away. Could have even re-stealthed and quite possibly turned this fight around in his favor. Well, there you have it. Hui moves on to round 2. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the fourth fight of round 1. Here we have Dank Nova, another Blood Death Knight, versus Siren, an enhancement shaman. Dank Nova popped Raise Dead right off the bat, a pretty smart decision, trying to make this fight fast and clean. Siren will need to pop Wolves right now if he's wanting to win this fight. There is a way for enhancement shamans to beat Blood Death Knights very easily, but it's very long, boring, and cheesy in most people's opinions. What you do is you just cast, what's it called, Frost Shock, I think it is. Since it snares once you're 15 yards away, you just kite the Death Knight around with Frost Shocks constantly and pop Wolves every time it comes up and heal yourself. Run in, beat him a few times, and get out. And there we go. Siren couldn't get the heal off fast enough. So, Dank Nova moves on to round 2. He's going to be fighting Kefka, and Yajirobe versus Hui is up next. Alright, right here we have Dank Nova versus Kefka. We've already seen Kefka fight a Blood Death Knight. He did pretty well, but BKDK, the first Blood Death Knight he fought, didn't do too well against him. Might not have been his day or something. Here, Dank Nova ended up popping Army of the Dead right off the bat. Again, trying to make these fights as fast as possible, trying to get past these rounds and on to the next. Kefka popped mirrors to counter Dank Nova's army. Pretty smart play right there, since Army of the Dead is not counted as a pet, so you're not able to tell it to attack. So they just kind of do whatever they feel like, and right now they were actually killed by Kefka's mirrors. So his mirrors are just going at Dank Nova now. He just popped Raised Dead, I think. No, that's another Death Knight's ghoul. Dank Nova needs to start using up some of that runic power he's been getting. Oh, there he goes, starting to cast the death coils. Or is he? No, he's just stopping right there for some reason. Is he doing? Yeah, he's actually switching over to Kefka's water elemental. I don't know what to think about that. It lets him free cast on him, which will make him take a lot of damage, but at the same time it lets him regenerate health from the death strikes. So I don't know if that's a good trade or not. It doesn't look like it had helped him too much. I think Kefka's got this one. Yep, Kefka's got this one in the bag. Good game to both of them. And Kefka moves on to the final round. Here we have Hui versus Yajirobe. Here you can see Yajirobe's been able to do quite a bit more damage to Hui than, what was his name? Let me see here. Youngins than Youngins was able to do to him in the last round. But at the same time, Hui is doing quite a bit of damage to Yajirobe right now. Seems like a pretty good fight. They're both dropping at an alarming rate. Let's see, is Yajirobe going to be able to turn this one around? He's blowing some cooldowns. He's regenerating health. This is where rogues can get dangerous whenever they pop their defensive cooldowns. I've seen rogues at 10% health turn a fight around on, say, another rogue who's at 70% health, and they'll win. The one that started out at 10%. Rogues at this patch, their self-healings become really powerful, and they are a real threat because of that. You can never really count one out. Like right here, it looks like Yajirobe might win it, but mine now, he has no more defensive cooldowns. And here he goes, he's switching into cat form. Is he going to be able to drop him in time? It's looking like it. Is he going to be able to generate more health back? Hui's going to need to do some healing. No, Hui better not do that. And there it is. Good game. Yajirobe turned that one around on Hui. And now, it's Kefka versus Yajirobe in the final round. This is bound to be a good fight. Here we go. I'm looking forward to this. Wow. Yajirobe just broke through all of Kefka's shields with just one ambush, and now he's vanished. Is he going to be able... Nope, he broke him out with a good cone of cold right there. Now this isn't too good for Yajirobe. He's got him kited, got range on him, starting to cast the ice lances. And oh no, Kefka's caught in the corner there. Yajirobe was able to catch up to him since he was trapped in a corner and had Cloak of Shadows up. But sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. There has been some real bad lag with my computer lately. But you should be able to still watch this at an alright rate. Right now he's popping mirrors. Here's coming the damage to Yajirobe. Kefka's on the run right now as it looks from what I can tell. Oh god, and there he goes. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kefka takes the win. And of course, the winner of this tournament was awarded the grand prize of 200 gold, all that I accumulated from doing my dailies for that day. I hope you enjoyed watching this tournament, ladies and gentlemen. My name is quiteanass, and this was my dueling tournament.